I'm live. Okay, thank you, YouTube, for giving me that message that I don't care about. I'm live. Does it always do that? Does it always give that notice about the comments? I feel like I never notice it. I can't see. There it is. Hi, Real Trini. Hi, Redbird. Hi, Trey. Hi, Chris. Hi. Hi, Julianne. Hi, Simone. Hi, Alignment. What's up? How are you? Hi, Queen. Hi. I'm looking for Shaft. Hi. Hello, Juanita, Vocal. Oh, is it on? No, it's definitely not on Netflix. Why is it popping up like as if I can watch it? How fake. Yeah, the one with Samuel L. Jackson. Hi. It is. It's amazing. Well, it's tomorrow, right? I don't have anything planned. I'm probably just gonna like sleep all day or something. I don't know. Hi, Ori. Oh, did you guys get a notification? Y'all know they be playing sometimes with the notifications. Hi, Ebony. Hi, David. The new what? Oh, you did? Okay. Real Training got a notification. Queen got a notification. Hi, Just Nickel. I'm looking for Shaft. I'm about to watch Shaft, which I haven't seen in a long time, but I used to really like this movie. Oh, the new Shaft. It already came out, didn't it? Oh, no, I think... Am I thinking of Superfly? What am I thinking of? I thought it came out already. Hi. Oh, no, it didn't? Working. Work is good. Oh, you didn't get one, Ori? That's weird. Yeah, Shaft. Who's gonna be in it? No, not the original from the 70s. The John Singleton one with Samuel L. Jackson. Hi, Mar. Hi, Kari. Kari did super chat. Thank you. Oh no, this is a teaser. I remember this movie had young Jeffrey Wright and Christian Bale. Hi, Vans. No, don't download anything. Ooh, you better eat some crabs. Save me some. I've never seen Survivor's Remorse. Vans, did you ever get the link to the Discord? The guy, we're watching Shaft. Oh, hi, Davey. Davey did super chat. Hi. Super chat with Samuel L. Jackson. He was younger than he is now. Hi, Tim. I became a Jeffrey Wright stan after Cadillac Records. Superior actor. I always liked Jeffrey Wright. I really enjoy him in The Hunger Games, which is maybe like weird. I didn't say he wasn't established. I just said he was young. Because he looks young in this movie. Jeffrey Wright looks young in this movie. He's playing like the young drug dealer on the street. I know it's been a while since I've seen Shaft, but it hasn't been that long. I just meant he looked young, not that he was not an established actor. No, it like wasn't even what I was trying to insinuate. Does this one not work? I don't think this one plays. It's definitely not. I'm just getting like a bunch of ads. Something's like happening. They made him look young, but he isn't old. Yeah, I mean, like, he's still not like that old even now. But just in this movie, he looks young. Especially like, oh, it does work. It does work. Let me put my headphones on. It's working. Which means I'm about to start in a minute. I really like Jeffrey Wright in Hunger Games. I was like surprised. Bye, Kari. I was like surprised by how much I like enjoyed it. Oh, I keep putting my hand in front of the camera. I'm looking at it on one. I'm on PUTLOCKER. That's what I'm on. Queen. And it looks like it's gonna work. Hi, Marcus. Oh, are they? Queen? I sent you the link, Vans. It's weird that it didn't work or you didn't get it. That's a little bit weird. Yeah, so if you're gonna watch Queen, let me know when you're ready. When it's like, you might have to like push play a bunch of times because it had a lot of ads, but it looks like it's gonna play for me now, I think. I mean, I guess just in case if it's not, I should still have like, I should look, see if I see something else. But that's what I'm on right now and it looks like it's gonna work. How has everyone's, if you have a long weekend, been going? Do you guys have plans? I know Ebony said she better go eat some crabs, so we know what she better do. It's like really hot today, so I just chilled. Oh, moving in. How's that going? Oh, and this movie had Christian Bale too, looking young, looking like American Psycho. Oh, you did the first one, Just Nickel, or the third one, the most recent one? I've seen the most recent one. I'll probably do a review. Hi, Jaren. Cleaning. Sick all weekend. Watching Game of Thrones. It's 80 outside in Jersey. So I'm chilling. Oh, I just heard a motorcycle. Yeah, Mar, yes. But, like, it doesn't necessarily have to be for, like, the holiday, but just in general. Oh, the first one. Did you like it? I love the first one. That's my favorite one. That's like one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. The first John Wick. Queen, you are always watching documentaries. You are the queen of documentaries. Did you get your link to work? Because I'll start. I'm going to start in a minute. Shaft is not on my version of Netflix. Is it available in Trinidad? Real Trini? You think you might go see Aladdin? I think I might go see Aladdin too. Shaft with Samuel L. Jackson. Keanu Reeves is great as John Wick. I really loved the first one. Like, that's my movie. Nah, I haven't watched it yet. Queen watched it. Shaquana. Davey has a link. Oh, it's playing? Okay. Hi, Natural Nia. John Wick 3 is cool, but the first one is the best. The first one is the best by far. Like, that is my movie. I've seen it a million times. Because he was retired, Just Nickel. Because he was retired. He had been retired for, like, a long time out of the Assassin game because he had married his wife and, like, left. So I was kind of thinking of it as, like, the young kid was, like, one of, like, the new generation of assassins. And since John was, like, out of the game, you know, he wasn't talking about as much because everybody thought he was, like, out and he wasn't coming back. But then he came back. His dad knew him because they had worked together previously. Because John Wick had, like, did him the favor that allowed for John Wick to get out of the assassin, like, worlds. Like, which is why he said, like, oh, John Wick, like, the bodies he buried that night laid the foundation of what we are today. So, like, the Russian dude, like, already knew him. And I'm not gonna, like, spoil the third one, but I kind of feel like some other stuff that was revealed in the third one also explain more about, like, John's, like, backstory with, like, the Eastern Europeans and stuff. You, like, learn more about it in the third one. But, like, they knew him. But it was kind of like, he's out, so we don't have to, like, worry about him anymore. We don't have to, like, talk about him anymore. Like, he's done. But then he had to come back. And it seemed like getting out was like seen as amazing and like impossible. So the fact that he even did it was like, okay, we're gonna like respect this man like wanting to have a life, and we just gonna like leave him alone. We're not gonna talk about him. Like we just gonna leave him be. But then he came back, and like everything that happened after just happened because he came back. So Davey, you said you have a link, and Queen, you have a link. So I'm gonna start Ebony in June. Keanu Reeves is good in anything, even his trash movies. I agree. Oh, Sam Cooke documentary on Netflix. Okay, I don't watch The Shy, Orient. I don't watch The Shy. I have only seen the first Taken. What do you mean? Is it like Taken, Ebony? Only seen John Wick one time. Gotta watch it again. The hotel scene was crazy. I loved it. The cleanup crew and everything. Yeah, I love the world building in the first John Wick. It is amazing. Oh, okay. Okay. On Netflix. Got it. Even the police officer knew not to ask questions. Yeah, like, are you working again? Like, the whole movie, that's how everybody kept saying, like, are you working again? Like, what are you doing? I thought you were out. Like, he's like, everybody keeps asking me if I'm back. I guess I am motherfucking back. Oh, yes, 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 like that. Like retired killer. Yes, like that. A lot. Yeah, like that, basically. But then his wife gets sick and dies. She, like, gets cancer or something. They never say exactly what it is. Okay, I'm gonna start, though. I'm gonna play. Go away. I'm starting Shaft. I'm watching Shaft by John Singleton with Samuel L. Jackson and Jeffrey Wright and Christian Bale, Vanessa Williams. I haven't seen this movie in a while, though, so we'll see who else is in it. They're playing the Shaft theme music. Oh, you're 2 minutes in? You already started? It did start, right? Mine did the same thing. It started automatically, but I was able to pause it. It was just, I think it was meant to be like that Viggo's son was just like a spoiled little bastard. Like, he wanted that car, and he wasn't used to being told no. Especially because he's like, oh, how much? He's just throwing money at shit and getting what he wants. And then he said no. He's like, everything got a price. Like, what the fuck? You gonna try to tell me that I can't have something? Oh, I'm gonna motherfucking have it. That's that white male privilege. So, I'm sure he could have bought one, but he didn't want to buy one. He wanted that one. He wanted John Wick's car. Shaft. Damn right. Bye, Ebony. Shaft. Mine is just now starting. Who is the man that takes care of his brother, man? Shaft. That's exactly the part I'm at. Can you dig it? Let's see. Shaft. Hi, Savannah. Right, exactly, because he's entitled and a punk. Shut your mouth. And you can dig it. This was a totally different role for Vanessa. Enjoy them crabs. He wanted to be tough like his dad since he's this big mafioso. Oh, your sister's having a cookout, Tim? Sister having a cookout, so I won't be here long either. Hope there's seafood salad. Y'all better take pictures of y'all food and put it in the Discord. I know that. Oh, that's my hand. I know that. I keep putting my hand over there. How you break into someone's house, rob them, kill their dog, and then because they thought that John Wick was just like a regular person, they were stupid. They did all the wrong things. Like, they thought that John was just a regular person, like that he would never know who they were or even be able to find them or anything like that. They didn't know who he was at all. Right on, Trey. I'm eating Wheat Thins. Wheat Thins are like my new favorite snack. For me, Jeffrey Wright to this movie was what Heath Ledger was to The Dark Knight. The credits intro is comic book like. That's true. I'm just saying, Mar. I want to see the food. How tall is Sam Jack? Somebody Google that. Oh, look. Dead. Shot up Mekhi Phifer. Oh, no, not shot. Beep. Wheat thins are delicious. I'm sorry. I can't lie to you, Queen. I fell out when Vigo's son told him he would finish what he started. Vigo was like, did you not hear what I just said? He was like, did the kid not hear what a word I fucking said? Wow. Sam Jack is 6'2"? Wow, that is tall. Wheat thins and Triscuits. Thank you, Lightwave. You on the wave, you know. Wheat thins with hummus. This bitch face bleeding. That's not suspicious at all. I did. I think it wasn't showing. I did put the link, but I think it wasn't showing. I'll try and leave it to you again. I'll search for one of your comments and I'll put it there. Look at Christian Bale. Christian Bale looked like a 19-year-old pouting teenager. How did you get that blood on yourself? It's the original flavor. Christian Bale got this overbite or underbite, whatever that shit is called. You could barely see this man's teeth. Razzin'. I remember I used to love Wheat Thins. Wheat Thins over Triscuits. Wheat Thins and Triscuits are fucking addictive. Whole box gone in under 30. Thank you, Mar. You know. Wheat Thins, Triscuits, and Goldfish. Trifecta of all-time snacks. You know who my father is? No. Do you? Wheat Thins are good as fuck. Low-key addicting. They are addicting. They say on the box that they're indescribably delicious, which is true. Bitch, you got blood on your face. You couldn't even have wiped your face off? You have blood on your face. Bitch, you have blood on your face. She didn't look in that mirror before she went back to work at the bar? She just been giving people drinks with blood all in them? They're not going to test the DNA of that blood on her face? I seen SVU. I seen Crime Scene. Right. Wheat Thins with hummus are the best snack. It's because they're slightly sweet. Wheat Thins are addictive. Ranch flavor is bomb. She's just sitting there. Bro, yo, he's mad racist, Queen. Look. He's mad racist. This how white people really be. Alright? Y'all notice that their friend sitting at the table is motherfucking Effie Trinket. I never had ranch Wheat Thins. No Indo. Hi, Pineapple Skies 88. We're watching Shaft with Samuel L. Jackson with racist ass Christian Bale. Mm. Mm. And woo! Got your ass. And everybody laughed. And everybody laughed. John Wick 2 is decent. It's decent. Shaft 2000, yeah. I think the ranch wheat thins are the only ranch snack I'll eat. Cheez-Its are good, but we already know what I'm going to say. You have to try them with raisins. I'm just saying, y'all knew. Hummus is good. Queen put ha 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 ha. That was perfect. The first one was way better. I mean, the first one was the best one, but the second one was decent. Not holla back. Ruby Rose was hard to accept as the villain in the second one. I felt like the second one, Ruby Rose being in it, like, dates it. It's, like, dated. Common is in it. Like, it's more, like, recognizable faces. Ruby Rose can't act. In the movie, she don't even say not one word, which I feel like they did that on purpose because they know that bitch can't really act. Yes, with raisins. Try them. Woo! Punch his ass. Cheeses and raisins do go. He broke my nose. He broke my nose. Makai, if I ever about to die. He dead. Gone. Ooh, hit his ass again. For that? Damn, a lot of y'all have never seen the John Wick movies. Y'all sleep. You have to at least see the first one. You have to at least see the first one. Just walk in the middle of the street. Because he's Shafts. He could do that. That's a telltale sign if you see a recognizable actor star in a movie and they have no lines because their lines were cut. Yup. And Ruby Rose didn't have not one line in John Wick 2. Not one line. They only put her in the movie because she was, like, popping at that point in time. And I felt like John Wick 2, like, suffered because of that. There was a lot of, like, stuff going on that you could tell was only going on because it was, like, trendy at the moment. But it wasn't a bad movie. It was still a decent movie. But the first one was fantastic. Yeah, y'all going to jail for these raisins and Cheez-Its. I'm at the part where they just set his bail at $200,000, which he can obviously afford because his father is a real estate tycoon in New York. $200,000 is nothing. You haven't seen none of them either? Oh, hold on. I think mine just paused. I have to move this. It's like facing the wrong way. What other movie were they in together, Tim? No, I haven't seen Aladdin. They're like putting him in the car, Queen. That's the part I'm at. Hi, soybeans. That's it, 200K. Yep. Hi, Alec. I've already reversed my car and headed back to Seattle. Cheez-Its and raisins. I can't. Wow. See you when I see you. No, I haven't seen See You Yesterday. They were in Street Kings together. Oh, Street Kings together. Yeah, they were in Street Kings. The club scene in John Wick 2. What do you mean by the club scene? There's a club scene in the first John Wick. That is amazing. You talking about the one where Common and Keanu Reeves are shooting at each other? In the club? And they were like, everybody started screaming? There go Vanessa right there. This shit was like one long episode of SVU with black people. Shut your mouth. Actually, I think he said shut your face. See You Yesterday is really good. Yeah, I saw y'all talking about it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm just not in like a super rush. Oh no, wait. Something just happened. I think my link just like, something just happened to my link. Hold on, pause. It looks like we were right about the same part. Mine just stopped working. I just got an error message. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can restart it. No. Wait. Oh, for See You Yesterday? Crying? And yours is still working? So that's just mine not working, just being difficult, Queen? Of course. Because we're watching the same one. Mine was working just fine. I just randomly got an error message. It said error. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Let me see if I can get another one to work. I kind of got vibes of Men in Black 3. Because it's like time travel, right? It's like time travel. Time travel with heart. See You Yesterday. New. It is, okay. Let's see. Oops. And I love time travel, so I've been meaning to watch it. And I saw that, like, this brand, this black-owned brand that I follow, Philadelphia Print, they, like, did a lot of the shirts and the costumes, which I thought was really, really cool for the movie See You Yesterday, for the two mains. It's like a boy and a girl, right? And I thought that was, like, nice. And I do like a lot of their shirts. I've had my eye on, like, some of their shirts for, like, years. Come on. You think Men in Black was gimmicky? The last Men in Black was so good. I think all of them. The brand is called Philadelphia Print. Fila Print. Okay. Can I skip it forward? Will you allow me to skip? Queen, where is it? Where are you? What's the time? So I can see if I can skip forward to that exact time. Since we were right about the same place and you paused it. Yeah, Philadelphia Print or Fila Print. 1519. Okay. Let me see. Hi, Justin. All right, I'm about to play. I'm about to play. I'm about to play. Play. I'm at the part where they went into the apartment and now Shaft is getting ready to chase the dude. You said you liked or you didn't like Men in Black 3, Real Trini? I am not gonna see Men in Black International. That shit looks whack to me. I hate Tessa Thompson. I don't think she can act at all. Like, and why her and fucking Thor again? Like, what is the point of that? Like, for what? Just because? That's like another example of like using people just because they're hot. Just like they did in John Wick. Like, who's hot? Let's just make a movie just because. Maybe my internet is like not, it's like acting up. Maybe that's when my link stopped working. It looks like it's working a little bit better now, maybe. I'ma fuck you up for making me run. I love supporting black screen printers. I'll have to, oops, sorry, that's my finger. Sorry, I'll have to check them out. Men in Black was a classic. Men in Black 3 was competent. Men in Black 2 was kind of meh. Nah, I don't. I don't like her. I'm not looking forward to that Men in Black International at all. I'm not gonna see it. They put them together in that one superhero film. I'm over it. Didn't like Men in Black 3. I agree. I don't care for Tessa. I like Tessa and Thor, but no. Especially no to Liam. I love the first 3 Men in Black movies. Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones are an iconic duo to me. I feel the same. Like, I love the first 3 Men in Black movies also. And I feel like Will Smith and Tommy Lee are an iconic duo also. And I do not think that Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth are even comparable whatsoever. Like, I kind of feel some type of way that they're making this movie with them in it. Like, no. And we didn't need it. Like, we didn't need it. Men in Black 3, like, wrapped up the story perfectly. I have no desire to see Men in Black reboot, which is basically just going to be Thor and Valkyrie fighting aliens. Never been heavy into Men in Black, but the trailer for this last one was super dry. Yeah, and it didn't even look funny or anything. Look at Jeffrey Wright. Look at Jeffrey Wright out the window with the thermal on. With the tight-ass thermal. Eating the food. And Shaft gonna, like, throw a ball or something. He gonna, like, throw something at the window and make the food, like, fuck up. I used to watch this movie all the time. I just haven't seen it in a while. And they're really in New York. Like, they're really uptown. And this is isn't this the cop from Bad Boys? This is Egyptian cotton. Look, he's all out the window, too. Vanessa looks so cute. Peoples. My mom used to say that shit all the time. Peoples. Look at Jeffrey Wright. Like, he looks so adorable in this movie. Yeah, look, he better throw the ball. I remember this part. Come on, John, don't do it. John. Jeffrey Wright had mad time to move though. He just wasn't paying attention. And he gonna arrest him later on with that shirt on, and the shirt gonna have like the stain on it. This accent Jeffrey Wright got, motherfucker. Look, they on West 160th. They uptown, like I said. They in Washington Heights. Oh, you pissed them off. Look at this outfit my man has on. Agent FBI, I don't like you talking about Thor and Tess. I love Men in Black 2. The beatbox scene was iconic. I feel like Chris is only good for Thor. I love Men in Black 1 and 2. Men in Black 3 was okay. That's such an odd concept. Like somebody rich getting their dream movie made. That duo was weird. Who would I have cast in Men in Black 3? If they wanted a woman to be like Will Smith's role, I like Nafessa Williams, and she's already shown that she can do action because she's in Black Lightning. So I would probably say Nafessa Williams, and she seems funny. Like she has good comedic timing. So I will probably say Nafessa Williams, and I don't like anybody white. I got some chicken wings for you. I don't like any of the white young actors. The Iceman goeth. Tom Holland isn't terrible, but he's like one step away from being overexposed. So I wouldn't say Tom Holland. I'm at the part where they just arrested him. Yeah. Queen, we're Queen. I'm exactly the same as where Queen is. We're like read about the same part. Hi Chris. I don't know. Are Tessa and Chris Hemsworth in the same? Are they? Let's see. I don't get how they replaced Will's character with a woman. Men in Black 3 just came out a few years ago anyway. Right, I felt the same way. I was like, did we really need a reboot this soon? Like, Men in Black 3 was just out. This new Men in Black is gonna flop hard. Chris Hemsworth isn't the greatest actor. Favorite line in Men in Black 3 was right before Will was about to jump into the past. And old dude was like, you're going to the 60s, not the best time for someone like you. Honestly, they did it because Tessa and Chris are popping as a duo, which I don't understand why, but okay. We didn't need a new Men in Black. Jeffrey's bad, hard, thuggish persona is hot. People's every other movie villain. Greater than. Are Tessa and Chris in the same agency? What up? Yo, there was mad white racists in this movie. Like, maybe I should... How about... he said, how about you pick a color, black or blue? And this nigga said, how about I make you both? Just shafted it. I like that they did not play down, like... Because, like, a big part of Shaft was, like, the original Shaft was, like, the racial dynamics. And I like that they didn't play that down for this 2000 version. Which does not surprise me because John Singleton made this movie. Davey, hey! Nafessa super chat. Who said they had to be white, get a white passing non-white to play the part since they love doing us like that? Ha! Nefessa Williams and Ezra Miller in Men in Black International. Why not? When it comes to white actors, I like Taron Egerton for the role. Yes, Davy's coming through with the coins. Shaft said Nazis with badges. We don't need a lot of reboots, but they just keep them coming. Right, I don't think you can really replace Will Smith either. And I think that's why in this remake that they're doing, it seems like they're trying to make, like, Tessa Thompson, like the black one, the straight character, and Chris Hemsworth is, like, the funny one. Because there's no replacing Will Smith in that role. So it seems like they're just trying to, like, go for something else entirely. Them shits is through. You done ran all your favors out. Shaft said, look, nigga. Look, nigga. Don't argue, just do it. He's listening to Sean Paul. I gotta do a favor for my man real quick. What do you guys think about these transitions? These quips. Hi, Richie. Didn't like Men in Black 3. Especially with the new actors. It will work if they did a more realistic retooling and grounded it in reality, like X-Files or Batman. John Singleton, the GOAT. Yeah, roughly. Yes, it is Busta Rhymes. Replacing Will Smith as Agent J. Some roles are really built on the person. Glad the new Shaft isn't some watered down drivel. Looking forward to this movie. Oh, Penn Badgley. Dan Humphries. I don't know if I see it for him. I don't really see it for nobody white. That's not Amy Adams. She's the only one I see it for. That's Caucasian. So, I don't know, Nefessa Williams and Amy Adams for Men in Black International. Refresh my memory. Will is irreplaceable. You cannot replace Will Smith. It's impossible. Oh, Batman and Nick Fury. You're right, Just Nickel. Funny how that works, isn't it? And Jeffrey Wright was in Hunger Games. I think Will Smith. Oh, is Will Smith gonna be in Bright too? Look, he put the man clothes on and everything. He got the man. You alright? You cold, chilly? Want a jacket or something? He got the driver in the front, naked. Vanessa and her bandana. Yes, this is Christian Bale from American Psycho. Okay, yes, it is. Busta Rhymes is doing too much. Drive the car. He got the Black Power fists. Oh, wow. I forgot about Penn. Wonder when season 2 of You is coming out. Oh, Amy Adams and Nefessa Williams for a serious version of Men in Black 2. They're already making a Bright 2. I never even saw the first one. Amy Adams is a great actress. I like her. She's somebody that I could feel can actually act for real. Like, Amy Adams has the range. She's been in a lot of different type of movies. Oh, look at Sam Jack's face. Will Smith was such a cool actor. What? Will Smith is amazing. Nothing happened. Will Smith is a legend, and nothing's ever gonna happen. Yes, Amy Adams wasn't Superman. She was Lois. She was Lois Lane. She was also in Arrival. She was in Enchanted. She was motherfucking hilarious, too, in Enchanted. She was in the fucking fighting movie with Mark Wahlberg, where he was a boxer. Oh, and Christian Bale was in that movie, too. I just can't think what it was called. It was Christian Bale, Mark Wahlberg, and Amy Adams. And Christian Bale and Mark Wahlberg were brothers. And Christian Bale was like a motherfucking druggie. He was like the fighter. Yes, that movie was really good, and she was great in it too. She's been good in a lot of different type of movies. She doesn't get typecast. Amy Adams. Oh, and she was. You said she was in Hot Rod. She was in Talladega Nights. She played the fucking assistant with the glasses. She's funny. She can be funny, but she can also do serious roles too. Why he always want to call some black person bro? Like, that's why you in here. Brightburn is about, like, the kid is, like, demonic or something. Like, what exactly is it about? I don't know what exactly if it's about. What is it about? Arrival is one of my favorite movies. Arrival is an amazing movie. I love that fucking movie, too, Alec. They used a black cinematographer, Bradford Jordan, who's amazing. He's incredible. Arrival's Alfonso Cuarón? Or who's the director? Oh, look, he put Christian Bale in there with Peoples. Look, with his dirty shirt. It's called Habeas Corpus. I don't agree. What makes Will Smith corny? He's older now. He's a parent of 2 teenagers. Why would he still be Big Willie? Like, is that not, like, he outgrew it, maybe? Maybe not outgrew it is not the right word, but, like, he has more of a dad persona now because he's a dad. But I don't think his dad persona is corny. It's just different. I don't know. I don't mind it. I think it's funny. I still think Will Smith is fucking funny. It's just different now because he's older. Hi, Chris. Because he couldn't, like, remain, like, Big Willie style. Like, him being Big Willie style would be corny. It wouldn't even be believable. Like, dude, you're, like, 50. Or, like, however old you are. Not that that's old, because, like, Will Smith is still, like, reasonably young, but you're not getting jiggy with it no more. Like, you're over getting jiggy with it. Oh yeah, Queen, you did get ahead somehow. I don't know how you got ahead. Brightburn is basically about a psycho Superman in an alternate universe. Oh, so like if he wasn't good, if he was like evil, it's if Superman as a kid went bad. Brightburn is like an evil version of Superman. Brightburn is Superman growing up in Smallville if he turned out to be a bad seed. Is it made by DC or is it like considered fan fiction? Like what exactly? Evil Superman been meaning to rewatch The Arrival. What if Superman was a sociopath? I saw Brightburn yesterday. Could have been better. Didn't really like it. Midsummer looks like it's like about a cult. It's about some cult shit, right? Like some like demonic shit. Hi, Michelle's daughter. Thank you. Will did Pursuit of Happiness, and that showed his range in 7 pounds. And Ali, Amy Adams in Sharp Objects was enthralling. Christian Bale, the only white dude in the jail. Well, they're in jail uptown, so I don't know if it's like this everywhere, but in New York, they put you in lockup, and lockup is like based off what precinct they brought you to. So Shaft took Christian Bale to his precinct, and his precinct is the precinct uptown. And don't know why people live up there. White people live up there now, in 2019. But in 2000, don't know why people live up there. So there probably really wouldn't be any white people in lockup on 160th Street, whatever precinct that is. Christian Bale was like really a sociopath in this movie for real though. Like, and he was really a racist too. Like when they had him beat the dude up in the jail, that shows like how he's vicious. That's how you know he like really beat the shit out of Mekhi Phifer, who then died with his racist ass. Will Smith is the kind of corny that's cool. You mean you forgot already? Hi, World Lover. You didn't get a notification? Oh, so it is like fan fiction. Oh, it's not affiliated with DC? What do I think about Tyler, the Creator's album? Nothing. Oh, it's a film from Sony. So yeah, it's really just like fan fiction type. I mean, that's cool, I guess. Like, that's fine. That's whatever. Oops. I accidentally just hit the mute button. I was like, why don't I hear anything? It's not a DC project, but they based the movie on a Superman movie. It's not actually Kal-El or DC or anything. All the names are different. The town is different. But everyone knows this is Superman. This is evil Superman. That's what everybody just said. It's like evil Superman. Midsummer looks like a cult movie set in Sweden. No, I don't watch that show. You're at 32:20. I'm at 30:35. You're about 2 minutes. You're still about 2 minutes ahead. That surprise party was a surprise to me. Oh, yeah. See, I think that me and... Yeah. It's an alien kid being adopted by human parents in a rural Kansas town. Develops superpowers that are the same as Superman's and goes evil. Why is he evil? Like, what makes him evil? Or is it just happens? I mean, is it out? Somebody said they saw it. No, they're talking about Brightburn. Is it out? I seen a trailer for it and I was just like, what exactly is it? Like, okay. Evil Superman, but like not affiliated with DC. How are they not being sued? Can't you be sued for that kind of thing? The ship he arrives in has evil voices that take over him and make him do evil things. He's like drawn to do horrible shit. Oh, it's like a horror movie? Yeah, it looked dark. Like, it looked very dark. Like, it did look like horror. It did. He's the stereotypical sociopathic adolescent white boy that shoots up schools, except he has Superman powers. That's it. It's like if Teen Clark Kent was in a horror movie. So, like, Chronicle with Michael B. Jordan? Because that's, like, the stereotypical sociopathic adolescent white boy that shoots up schools, except he has powers. That was, like, Chronicle. Only in Chronicle, he had the powers of Akira. And it seems like in Brightburn, he has the powers of Superman. Exactly like Andrew from Chronicle. Okay, that makes sense. I think it just happens like he knows he's superior than the human race. Plus, imagine you're a kid with superpowers and you have tantrums that you could kill people. Okay, yeah, so that's exactly like Chronicle. Because in Chronicle, fucking Andrew bitch ass used to just throw fits and like throw people cars off the road. And they'd be like, Andrew, why did you do that? Just because you got picked on in school today? Like, nigga, we have superpowers. We can fly. Like, and then the whole last act of Chronicle was like literally Akira. Like, completely Akira. Andrew, like, literally did, like, he literally, like, pushed a car off the road. And they were like, Andrew, why did you do that? Like, bro. Michael B. Jordan was really good in Chronicle, too. I was actually going to say that, but you beat me to it. Andrew went through a lot. His mom was dying from cancer. Dad was an abusive asshole. Yeah, I mean, we know that. Like, if you watch the movie, you know that. But the point of the movie is still that Andrew made all the wrong choices. Like, not just that he came from, like, a broken, like, background or whatever. It's like a lot of people came from a broken background. And we see other people that also have powers that want to help Andrew. And he motherfucking kills one of them. Like, sorry, he killed Michael B. Jordan. I really don't feel nothing for him, like, at all. He killed Michael B. Jordan for no reason while Michael B. Jordan was trying to help him. Like, he fucking struck him with lightning for no reason. That shit was whack. And that's all motherfucking County. The white man's burden. I got powers like Superman and an attitude problem. Let's be honest, if you were the only superpowered human on the planet, you could do anything with no consequences. You'd probably end up an evil tyrant. Well, I mean, and that's supposed to be the whole beauty of Superman, is that he's, like, raised in Kansas by, like, his parents that, like, are farmers or whatever, and, like, keep him grounded. Because, like, there's always this conversation about, like, is he really Superman or is he, like, really Clark Kent? And I feel like in that conversation, he's really Clark Kent. And that's supposed to be, like, the whole point. Like, he's Clark Kent. He was raised as Clark. He didn't really even become, like, Superman until he was already an adult. And he, like, made a choice to, like, become Superman and, like, save people and, like, this, that, and the third. But he's really Clark. Like, shy, like, socially awkward, like, all that stuff. He's really Clark. And that since he was grounded and, like, picked on as a kid, all that stuff, he didn't become evil. So when y'all said that, Brightburn is like, oh, what if he really did become evil? I was like, oh, so this is, like, fan fiction? Like, because people wonder all the time, like, what if, like, Superman hadn't been grounded by his parents? Martha! Martha! Oh, Queen, super chat, thank you. How you throw a badge at the judge and not get locked up. Oh, the kid in Brightburn. This kid ain't going through none of that. In fact, he killed the people that cared about him. They keep making the Bale so little. If I was MBJ, I would have left his crazy ass alone. Right. I wouldn't have flew up into the sky to help him. I would have been like, Andrew tripping. And even that was, like, so... It was unbelievable. Because the whole movie, you were meant to see that, like, Michael B. Jordan was, like, the strongest out of all of them. Like, him beating him didn't make sense. Hi, Anthony. Andrew from Chronicle and Nancy from The Craft are good examples of too much power and angry white individuals who will fuck everything up. Save Martha! Martha! This is even more funny that we're having this conversation while watching Shaft, because Christian Bale also is Batman. Just makes it even funnier. Martha! Save Martha. He's such a privileged white boy in this. Christian Bale, right? Absolutely. Carrie from Range. He pretends to be Superman, but inside he's Clark. I never thought of that. That's how I feel about it. Like, he's really Clark. He's really Clark. Like, he's Clark. Because he wasn't raised by his fucking parents on Krypton. Like, he was raised by the Kents in Kansas. Like, that's like the classic nature versus nurture question, right? Carrie shut it down. Carrie is excused. Every time I watch Carrie, I'm like, ooh, she finna fuck y'all up. Carrie, the thing about Carrie, though, was that Carrie wasn't intentionally trying to hurt anybody until the end. And then at the end, like, she really did snap. But the reasoning behind Carrie snapping was, like, they dropped pig's blood all over her in front of everybody. Like, that shit was, like, very intense. Yes, Walter is angry that he gave the fucking girlfriend bitch the jewelry. And then he, like, went to go pout in his, like, beautiful room. Like, just be rich and white and a man. Just be rich and white and a man. And now he's, like, trying to take all the jewelry. Because I seen somebody mention the jewelry. Like... Walter mad. Yeah, there you go. Walter mad that his father's girlfriend got his mother's jewelry. I'd be upset about that too. Christian Bale was my favorite Batman, except the extra voice. I did sympathize with Carrie for real. Them white people deserve everything they got from Carrie. What do I think about Rob Pattinson being the new Batman? Honestly, I think it will be fine. I think that Rob Pattinson is a decent actor. He's really, really good as Cedric Diggory in Harry Potter, which is what I always knew him from. Even after I seen Twilight, I was like, look, it's Cedric. And I don't think he's a bad actor. I feel like I could see, depending on, like, what the story is and, like, what direction they're trying to take it, I feel like I could see him as Batman. Like, I could see him as Batman. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I know some people feel like no, but I don't mind it. Carrie was a tortured soul. Clark didn't even find out about his destiny until far out, right? Yeah, until he was an adult. In the last movies that they did, if we're just, like, going to talk about the movies, for example, he was 33. Like, he didn't know. When Carrie snapped, I was like, oh, well. And then her horrible religious mother, she had it rough. Yeah, she did. And her mom used to, like, beat her, and it was, like, and lock her in that closet with that big-ass Jesus crucifix in there. It was a lot going on. When them lights went red and Carrie, prom was over. The period scene was traumatic. And they played pranks on her. Yeah. Yeah. I saw Robert in a Picasso movie, and it was pretty good. I don't think Rob Pattinson is a bad actor. I'm just not seeing him as Batman right now. I can't wait to see the Joker movie. That looks good. That does look excellent. Robert was great in Remember Me. I don't mind Robert playing Batman either. And it's like Robert Pattinson, like, he can do charming. So, like, I feel like he would probably do a really good Bruce Wayne. But, like, we also know that he can do, like, the tortured soul bit. So, I feel like he could do Batman. I need for that to stop. I definitely see it for Robert Pattinson. Especially if they do year one Batman. Right, that's what I'm saying. It depends on the story. Like, if they're really going to do, like, year one Batman, like some early Batman, I think it could work. It could work. It could work. Was Carrie the Antichrist? The movie never explained it. No, I don't think she was the Antichrist. I think she just had telekinetic powers. But I can see how you would get to, like, was she the Antichrist? But I don't think she was. Year one Batman was super dark. I don't think he's having a baby with FK Twigs. I haven't heard that. I know they were engaged for like a few years, but then they broke up. I didn't ever heard of them getting back together or her being pregnant. Right, I thought they broke up. It was just symbolism. Yeah, it was. It was just symbolism. FKA Twigs is dating Shia now? For real? I hadn't heard that. Wow. I haven't heard that. So if she's pregnant, she pregnant by Shia? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what is this pregnancy rumor, because I never heard this. Oops, I keep hitting something, opening something. Oh, I hadn't heard she was dating Shia, but I see a lot of people are saying she's dating Shia LaBeouf now. Yeah, Jeffrey Wright's character is expecting a baby. Yeah, he is expecting a baby. That's why he's rubbing the girl's stomach. Whoa. Jeffrey Wright is a great actor. I feel like he's probably in my type 10 also, because I do love him. Zoe Kravitz is married to who? Hi, Clarissa. Who did she marry? Jeffrey puts on a masterclass in everything he plays in. Yeah, he has the range. And it's like every single role that he's in seems like believable. But the roles be like very different. But he still seems believable in like all of them. Why does somebody put the crackhead part? You crackhead! Oops, wait. See, like, even the part where Christian Bale was, like, walking around uptown, he was, like, the only white person. Like, he had the hat on, like... Because you don't never see no white people up there. Again, now in 2019 you would. But at this moment in time, in 2000, no, you would not. Of course she's married to some white guy. I remember Shia used to be in a bar fight like every week. Shia can act his ass off too. Oh, never heard of him, but okay. Oh, you first saw Jeffrey Wright in Hunger Games? Shia was going through it at one point. I aspire to be like that as an actor. Just give me any role and it'll be natural. Hi! Move Black Always. Doing good? Shaft know people everywhere. He got friends everywhere helping him. That Just Do It meme. Look like daggers. Shia has been in classics. Oh, that the sideburns look like daggers. The whole haircut that Jeffrey Wright has in this shit is hilarious. This nigga was living in a fucking Shaft 2000. We're watching Shaft 2000. They always have women in their underwear handling the drugs so that they can't steal anything. Just nickel. That's why they have to do it in their underwear, or they have to do it naked to make sure they don't take anything. Shia is a very good actress. And men too, they stripped him down. Yeah, anybody that works in one of these like trap houses, like drug places, they make them do it naked. That's why they make them do it naked, so they can't get anything out. Because if you have clothes on, you could just like, oh, like slip it in your bra, or slip it in your pocket, slip it in here, slip it in there. So they make them do it naked. The men be in their tighty whities. Yes, Jeffrey Wright is great in Shaft. Y'all was talking about the part where he was like rubbing on the chick belly when he had the all black on in his red ass apartment. His whole like demeanor in Shaft was like great, but it was like totally different than the demeanor you've seen him have in like other movies. Like, he's a great actor, like, but he's so believable. Jeffrey Wright is what? I want to say Afro-Cuban. Yes, he's definitely Afro-Latinx. I think he's Cuban. He was raised in DC. You woke up from your sleep. Yeah, it's not a gender thing. It's a trust thing. They do that in all the movies with the drug scenes. Yeah, they have them be naked. Or in their underwear. I don't know if he's Cuban. You might want to Google that. I don't know if it's Cuban. But he is Afro-Latinx. If he's not Cuban, like, and he's from DC, I don't know. Because, like, in DC, for example, there's, like, a lot of El Salvadorians. But I don't think he's El Salvadorian. I feel like I've read that he's Afro-Cuban, but I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. You can, like, Google that and say exactly what he is. That's a chunky baby. I'm waiting for him to come out with a masterclass. I'll pay for it. Chunky baby. Yeah, they did it in New Jack City, too. Didn't know he used to be married to Carmen Ejogo. Yeah, he did. No, Jeffrey Wright's not BA. He's Afro something. Everybody back in my hood had that Lincoln. And he did so good in Shaft. Like, he did great in Shaft. I could see why you would think he was Black American, because his name is Jeffrey Wright. Like, look at Jeffrey Wright holding that baby. He's so good with kids. Oh, his mom's was a customs lawyer? I didn't know that. I feel like if he was BA, his ethnicity wouldn't be so vague. Yeah, I know he's Afro-Latinx, and he's sort of like Gina Torres in that he was always like vocal about it also, like before it became like a thing to talk about. Like, he was always vocal about it. Like, yeah, I'm black. But I think it's I think it's Afro-Cuban. Mm. I talk about him with this baby, the fat ass baby. It's funny too, cause like Christian Bale really thought he was like that guy, even with Jeffrey Wright, and it was like solely just because he was white. That was like literally the only reason. He had no reason to feel like he was above Jeffrey Wright in any way, except for the fact that he was like white, and he was like a fucking racist in this movie. Yeah, he was. He was good for this role. Hmm. Yep. Coño. Whoa. I keep accidentally hitting people like names, and it keeps asking me, do I want to put people in timeout? I'm like, no, I'm not trying to put anybody in timeout. I'm just trying to scroll through these comments. Is this your first time seeing this, Queen? Or have you seen it before? I feel like John Singleton does really good, like, finding of, like, good people to, like, fit the role in his casts. Like, the vast majority of, like, the people in this movie that was supposed to be Afro-Latinx really were, like, Afro-Latinx in real life. And he had, like, Busta Rhymes playing, like, a Jamaican, like, West Indian, some type of West Indian. And, like, Busta Rhymes really is, like, West Indian in real life. And he had, like, Shaft, played by like Samuel L. Jackson, and I feel like he does that in all his movies like really well. He would like take the well, I have to use the past tense. He would like take the time to find like a cast that really worked. Mm-hmm. Very detail oriented. John is good with finding aesthetics. John had integrity. Why is Christian Bale so good at playing psychopaths? He probably got issues in real life. Oh, you seen it? Okay. I was curious. Yes, he is, Queen. Yes, he is. Very detail oriented. Those dudes with the bats were big. Oh, you finally watched a Beale Street Could Talk? What did you think? And wasn't the other one of these other dudes in Peoples' crew the one that was like following Shaft? Wasn't he in another? Wasn't he in The Wire or something? He was in something. Like you said, when we watch Too Fast, Singleton's good at capturing the vibe of cities and neighborhoods. Yes, like Shaft, like they really filmed Shaft on like on the Upper West Side, like in Harlem and in Washington Heights. Like this is how these apartments really look. This is how the streets really look. This is how the accents really are. This is how they really dress. Like all this shit is very authentic. Just like in Too Fast, Too Furious, he really filmed that shit in Miami. Like, and that shit was Miami as hell. And then all his movies that he made like in LA, catching that like LA vibe, he was like really good at that. That was like a specialty because not everybody has that knack. I'm from Miami. He nailed it. Mm. Did any of you guys ever say how you felt about these transitions? Because I saw you guys were talking about when he went out the window. They had one of them like transitions after that with the lines. I feel like the transitions were really, really interesting in this movie also. Jeffrey Wright might be Afro-Dominican. At least I think that's what he is in this movie. Oh, yes, if Bill Street could talk. Yeah, and that's how it ends in the book, too, Clarissa. Thought it was really good. Ending kind of threw me off a bit, but I was like, that's real life. This is what actually happens. Yeah, it didn't have a happy ending. Mm. I think they're gonna do it again. I think they're gonna show it again at some point. It had like very interesting like lines, and didn't John Single? It had like transitions that you don't normally see in a lot of movies. Yeah, and I talked about that when I did my review, Clarissa, of If Beale Street Could Talk. I was like, I feel like I read a lot of people saying they didn't like the ending or it wasn't what they were expecting. And I said in my review, I was like, I feel, because I reviewed If Beale Street Could Talk, and I was like, I feel like the ads were a little misleading. People thought it was going to be like a love romance type of movie, but it wasn't. But I think maybe they thought that audiences would be more familiar with the subject matter, that it was like a James Baldwin novel, and that they would know what it's about, which I think was like maybe a misstep on like the marketing team, because a lot of people weren't familiar with the subject matter and were surprised at how it ended. If they show it again, I don't think I've ever seen a movie that was that beautifully put together. Wasn't it beautiful, Clarissa? Bill Street Could Talk just hit me right in the feels. It was so beautiful to watch. They didn't want to scare people off. I agree, Davey. Yeah. I think they didn't want to scare people off, too. I'm not a movie person, but that shit was beautiful. Yeah. I mean, and the whole like love conquers all tagline and like meaning behind it was that how her and like the families and stuff, how they didn't just like abandon Fonny, how they like still were giving it their all because they like loved him and they refused to like give up. And it was like a testament to a lot of other things. It wasn't like a cookie cutter love story, which people were expecting from that tagline. But I did agree that it was like about love. Like, I think it was about love. And I wrote a written review of it too, Clarissa, for Riot. I did a written review of it also. I feel if you've read any Baldwin piece, you know what you're in for. Right. That's what I'm saying. I think they like assumed that people were going to be like, "Oh, it's based off the book by James Baldwin. That means it's going to be this." And that didn't happen. It's like reading Toni Morrison. Watched Bill Street again yesterday. So many shots, could be iconic. Oh, you watched it yesterday and then watched my review. Yeah. It wasn't so much about romantic love. I thought about legacies a lot when I watched it. Yeah. I felt like it was just about like, yeah. It was about the love. I felt too that it was about the love that like her family had for her. Like the scene with her and her father where she's having like the Braxton Hicks contractions, like the false contractions. And her father like sits with her in the kitchen was like so lovely and just nice and wonderful. And that was a scene about like love, like her when they find out that she's pregnant and her family members like take the liquor out and put the records on. Like, we're gonna have a party. We're gonna, like, celebrate this baby. Like, that was a love. It was, like, a lot of, like, really nice, like, things in there about, like, black families that I thought were lovely. And just, like, really made me feel, like, good. But the story was also about real things that really happened to black people getting caught in, like, the system. It was real. I love that movie. That was my favorite movie of last year. It got robbed for, like, a lot of things, but that doesn't surprise me. It was the best picture of the year, in my opinion. It really was. Okay, yeah, read it and let me know what you think, Clarissa. Do I like Ava DuVernay? She's alright. I really enjoyed Selma, but I don't know. She's like an All Lives Matter type, which I don't care for. Not that she's explicitly said All Lives Matter, but she's like a everybody matters. She never wants to say, like, black. Black specific. The scene of breaking the pregnancy news was my favorite scene. I still need to see Beale Street. There was so much love. It was real. That's why I liked it so much. Hi, Daya. I saw that clip, the pregnancy announcement. And, like, her parents were, like, dancing in the kitchen when they thought, like, nobody was watching. Like, there was a lot of, like, just wonderful, wonderful stuff. When they found out Tish was pregnant, I cried, getting out the drinks, talking, music, right. And I feel like Barry Jenkins, who's a black American, he's from Miami. There were a lot of, like, little things that he got, like, just, like, oh, that's us. Like, oh, you showed us. Because, like, that's something we do. Like, they got out the drinks, they got out the records. Like, it was nice. I really enjoyed it. Best movie 2018. Ava's a diversity director. Exactly. Fonny's mom and sisters ain't shit, but again, so real. Right. Yep. It was a lot of realness. Hello. Regina King as the mom was dope. She out here killing roles. Yes. She was amazing. She was amazing. I love Regina King and everything, and I was really glad that she got some good roles and got some recognition last year. I was. Ava is a team POC. Right, like, Ava is just, like, the type that I'd be like, like, Ava, like, come on. Yes, and the reason why I put the little black girl and the white boy together in A Wrinkle in Time was because black girls need to have a white boy tell them that their hair is beautiful. That's important. Like, no, Ava, that shit is not important. Stuff like that is not important. Like, she says stupid shit like that all the time. Like, she's definitely like a quote-unquote diversity director, team POC, like, all that shit. Like, we need to just all hold hands. No. I need to watch her series 7 Seconds. Regina King is one of the OGs. Regina King being in HBO's Watchmen is the only reason I'm still paying attention to HBO after Game of Thrones. Yeah, I think Watchmen's going to be really interesting with her in it. Pick a side, Ava. That quote was cringe. Daya, I feel so uninterested in that movie. Maybe I'm, like, not grasping what the concept is supposed to be. Like, maybe that shit is going over my head or something. But, like, I'm not super feeling it. And people acting like, oh, it looks like something. And I'm like, this shit don't look like nothing to me. That's what holds Ava back. Regina King was really good in 7 Seconds. She's like the Oprah of directors. White people's opinions on black anything will never be important. One day Ava will hopefully figure that out. I agree that that's something that holds her back. Also, Richie, yeah, that's what holds Ava back. I agree. She one of them type of people too that John Singleton used to talk about. Like, they don't want to make black movies. They want to make movies for... I want to make movies for everyone. I want to make movies that transcend race. Like, well, bitch, good luck with that, I guess. Or you could just make movies for niggas that actually fucking need it. And that are the people that actually fucking support you. But... we'll see. What's even Ava's next project? Has anything even been announced? Looks super whack to me, but I like Octavia. My film just has me creeped out and I'm unamused. Hi, Leah. I don't know who Regina's playing on Watchmen. I saw some people speculating about it. Oh, you back from a barbecue? How was it? Hi, Tim. We're just talking about how Ava's like an all lives matter type, like, diversity director, POC, whatever person. Yeah. Oopsies. What Ava said about little white boys like in little black girls' hair, how important it is. I haven't been to a cookout in a minute either. But I barely eat anything at cookouts, so I'm not pressed over them. But the weather has been like really nice for this long weekend. So for everybody that's like going to cookouts and stuff, enjoy it. Oh wow, Daya, you ain't jabber ass. Good for you. It's funny, but I feel like that transcend race shit is mad coded because it's only discussed when talking about blackness. I believe Ava's doing New Gods in the DC universe. Yeah. Yes, I agree. Yeah, Jordan Peele's another one. Like, the same type. Like, whatever. They know the right things to say and this, that, and the third, but, like, they still deep down are, like, not. They're making movies for POC. That's the point. Yeah, like, I'm bored. Like, I don't have time. Like, just get out of here. And that's already, like, something we've, like, talked about in Beeswick before. Like, if you put the same thing a million times, like, that's, like, an automatic block. Because, like, number one, everybody knows I'm behind the chat. So, if I haven't gotten to your comment yet, don't write it 9 more times. Because once I see it more than once, I'm going to block you. Like, I'm going to get to you. Ava can't handle a big budget. I think once Ava found out... What? I didn't know that. Say what? I think once Ava found out her ancestor was in a consensual relationship with a white on Finding Your Roots, she went all lives matter. I never heard that before. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. That's weird. I kind of feel like Ava has always had like a all lives matter streak though. Now, maybe that's what gave her the balls to fucking embrace it, but I feel like she's always had an all lives matter streak. And again, like the same thing with Jordan Peele. Like, Jordan Peele makes like movies that are quote unquote about blackness, but they're like clearly for white people. Like, his audiences are clearly intended to be white. I don't know, it's weird. These fucking dirty ass cops in this movie. He's really talking to his wife and her family. Yes, you talk about Jordan Peele? Yes, he is. He's trying to explain race relations to his white wife and her family. That's what all his movies are about. How do I explain race to the white masses? That's what every one of Jordan Peele's movies have been about thus far. How do I explain race relations in the United States to white people in a way that they can understand? That's what he does. And then people be like, oh my god, the movies have black people in them. They're for niggas. No, they're not. They're not for you. He's not making those movies for you at all. But go ahead and pay money to go see his movies. Money that's going to go right back in his white wife's pockets. Like, whatevs. That's how I really feel, though. Like, that's how I really feel. And Ava's definitely another one cut from that same cloth. And again, that was why when I did my video on John Singleton, like, passing, I read some of his quotes that were like, you know, you have these people in Black Hollywood, and this is a quote from, like, the 90s. He was like, you have these people in Black Hollywood that are doing these mainstream black movies, and, like, okay, I guess they're, like, fine, but they're not, like, really trying to, like, embrace the black experience. They're scared, and they're not actually making movies for black people either, and nobody wants to make, like, a real movie for black people, for us, by us. Like, he was like, that's the type of movies that I want to make, John Singleton. And he was coming at everybody neck in, like, mainstream black Hollywood. And I saw somebody put Donald Glover, and yep, he's another one too, with his white wife, or half white, half Asian, whatever the fuck she is, and them two kids. I was just on Instagram the other day, and somebody had posted some, like, one of these, like, pages had posted, like, a bunch of pictures of Donald Glover and his wife and their two kids, and they were like, oh, it's, like, crazy how private Donald keeps his family. I forget all the time that he's a dad and that he has, like, two kids. And somebody left a comment, and this ended up being, like, the top comment on the Instagram. Somebody left a comment that was like, yeah, I would hide my wife too if my whole fucking persona was fake woke, fake pro-black shit. Obviously he can't show his fucking white wife and his, like, kids that don't even look black, because he has this whole bullshit ass persona of, like, pro-blackness. That shit got, like, 1,000 fucking likes, and then the person that was on the page was like, stop, don't do that, that wasn't the point of this post. And then all these people underneath it was like, well, it's true, like, his whole fucking persona is fake. I was like, that's what happens with Instagram. You never know what people gonna say in them comments. Like, and then now you, like, the ones that get the most likes rise to the top. Like, you never know. You got to be careful with them type of posts these days. No, it wasn't you, Chris. It was somebody else. It wasn't you. It wasn't you. Yeah, Jordan Peele's mom is white. Jordan Peele's mom is white and his wife is white. So he'd be like, oh, I want to make movies for my black kids. If you're half white and your wife is white, that makes your children 75% white. I don't think you're making movies for your kids. Unless you're admitting you're making black movies for white people. That's just me, though. I'm just saying. Like, Jordan Peele be saying shit, and I'd be like, Jordan Peele talking about he making black movies for his family, and y'all love that, but, like, nobody knows his wife is white. Like, what are y'all talking about? He not making nothing for no damn niggas. The let's handhold white people through racism genre could fucking die already. Hi, Roderick. Oh, congratulations to your sister. People always telling me it's good to put our stories in the mainstream and pop culture. Oh, you didn't know Jordan Peele was mixed? Yep. People that are actually doing the work and looking in pop culture and the mainstream for solutions. You talk about Donald Glover, Queen. He doesn't even bring her to any events. He keeps her in the cuts, like in the most cuttiest of cuts. He doesn't take her ass nowhere. Cause the whole point of Atlanta and all this shit that he always says is like black, black, blackity, black, black, black. Like he don't take them nowhere. He has them hidden. Gambino trying to keep them in the tuck. They said Donald Glover cosplays as a black man. Yes, that's exactly how the person was, Davy Jones. They were like, that wasn't the point of this post. That's Jordan Peele to a T. Remedial race relations for dummies, aka white people looking for black material that doesn't feel the need to translate itself for white people. I think the posts are still up there, Queen. It was on, but I don't remember what page it was on. It was just on one of those like pages that post shit about celebrities, like black celebrities. And I guess the person that runs the page thought everybody was gonna be like, his wife and his kids are so cute, you know, something like that. But all these people were like, of course he keeps him in the cut because he's like a fake pro-black liar with a fake life. The person running the page was like, whoa. Oh my god, the mixtape! Multi-ethnic aesthetics! Hi, Mar. Oh, Mar did super chat. Thank you, Mar. I did Daya. If you go to the community tab, my essay is in the community tab. You should go look at the community tab. Yeah, Mar with the 444. I would feel some type of way if my husband always hides me and our children. Davy Jones. You just did it again. Multi-ethnic aesthetics albums. Super chat. Donald Glover just doesn't want to destroy his pro-black persona. Jeffrey Wright was really acting. That scene where he was like, you killed my little brother, you best kill me. He was acting for his life. Yes, it's there. It should be right on top, Daya, if you look, the essay. Davey is making it rain. Make it rain, trick. Make it rain, trick. Make it rain, trick. Thank you, Davey. There was a lot of motherfucking stabbing in this movie. A lot of stabbing with this ice pick. That white woman doesn't care if Donald Glover is hiding her. As long as those checks clear, she don't care. You know, that's what my mom always says, too. My mom always says, she'd be like, that Donald Glover been with his white chick for, like, all these years. But it wasn't until he, like, blew up with Atlanta that she had, like, 2 kids back to back. And my mom was like, she knew what she was doing. Like, she was, like, keeping it cute just in case she had to leave his ass. But then he, like, blew up and got some money. And she, like, secured the meal ticket. I was like, well, Mom, you know. She's getting paid off that pro-black money he's corning. That's weird. That's weird that Donald Glover's wife is white because his music will have you thinking he wife an Asian girl. I know he got a weird Asian fetish. I think she's part Asian. I don't know if she's like a full half Asian, but I think she's part Asian. She got like an Asian grandparent or something. And she has like some Asian features. Hi, Cassandra. Yep, Mom's was right. It's a strategy. That's why I didn't finish watching the Amazon Prime movie, even with Rihanna in it. I didn't watch it. I was like, whatever. Not interested. Don't care. Yeah, she's Asian and white. So he got the best of both worlds. He got to fulfill his Asian fetish and be with a white girl. And make money off his pro-black persona. Like, does it get any better? Like, Donald Glover's living his best fake-ass life. He's living his best life. He's not going back and forth with you niggas. Living his best life. With his white girl, with his white wife. Living his best life. Gonna get all that pro-black money. Living his best life. I had a musical interlude. And there you go. Can't stand Donald Glover. She's good in the tuck. White women like to spend a nigga money, not work for their own. I wanted to see Riri too, but I couldn't stand him in it. I saw that little commercial shit with him and Rihanna. That shit was cringe. I don't even think he has any chemistry with Zazie Beetz, who's supposed to be playing his baby mama on Atlanta. And people act like they love them together, and I'm just like, I don't believe it. He would never even talk to her in real life. I don't, like, he's not even faking it well for me. Him and Zazie Beetz have more of like a homie vibe, which I guess like also works. But yeah, Zazie is half white, but she got some nappy ass hair, and I know he's not attracted to that. You can't hear me? You got something in your ears? I mean, and Zazie Beetz got like a white boyfriend or husband or whatever, so like that's not in no defense of Zazie Beetz either. But I'm just saying, like, I don't feel like they have no chemistry whatsoever. That Gullah Gullah Island shit wasn't all that. Hi, Bailey. White chicks move different around niggas with money. Their relationship on Atlanta doesn't seem right. Rihanna looks so awkward in Guava Island. Absolutely no chemistry at all. Yeah. I'm not with it. It's definitely a strategy. It do be funny though when people make those type of posts on Instagram and the posts don't go the way they were expecting. I wish there was Gullah Gullah Island. Jeffrey Wright got the messed up hair. He got the vest. He got the leather vest with the white pants. Jeffrey Wright was really committed to this role. He did awesome. Rihanna looks so awkward in Guava Island. Absolutely no chemistry at all. Once his wife, Donald Glover, once his wife was discovered, people were doing the absolute most to make us feel sorry for Donald. Like, oh, maybe he married her because he didn't grow up around black people. Like, girl, stop. He is black. That man is from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Stop. 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 Damn, so Guava Island was trash. Glad I didn't waste my time. Love Ree, but not that much. Rana was looking at him like, oh, it felt too real. Nobody has any chemistry at all in Atlanta except Lakeith Chill. I don't really give a fuck about shit right now. I'm high bitch ass. They don't have chemistry because they don't like each other's kind. Exactly. 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 Okay. Because Zazie Beetz don't date no niggas either. And neither does Donald Glover. They both sitting there looking at each other like, Tim said stop. I pressed play on Guava Island. After like 30 seconds, I was like, nah. Right, that I just got shot acting by Jeffrey Wright. Jeffrey Wright was like really acting like it was a master class in like Shaft. Mm. Mm. Yep. Mm. I'm from Stone Mountain, and there's plenty of black folks over here, especially if you live off Memorial Drive. There is. What I always thought about, like, the way that he killed him in Shaft, the way that he killed Mekhi Phifer was like, did nobody ever dust the silver shit for fingerprints and get Christian Bale's prints off the shit? Nobody? Because wouldn't that have been like some stone cold evidence that he did it? Mm. Their New York accents in this movie were really good. I made it through exactly 6.23 seconds of Guava Island before I came to my senses and turned that shit off. Hmm. Specifically 6.23 seconds. I saw Zazie in another show on Netflix and she was with a white guy. Way more chemistry. A coincidence? I think not. Phenomenal actor. I've seen clips of some of his stage plays too. Yeah, Jeffrey Wright is great on the stage. He's amazing. I'm planning on it, Bailey. Yes, I'm planning on it. I'm planning on it. I'm planning on it. I'm also planning on reviewing Ari Lennox's album as well. It's just like the both of those two albums came out like back to back. And John Wick also came out at the same time, and now Aladdin is out too, and I'm probably going to review all four of those things possibly if I have time. Mm. Uh, I would definitely love to sit down with him one day and pick his brain. Chef said I'm gonna take care. Yeah. I haven't heard it yet, Clarissa. If you guys seen a crime like this, would you take $100,000 to like not talk about it and just disappear? I have not read or seen it, but I have heard of it, Davey. Take care though. Mm. This the woman in this movie has been in like a lot of movies, so probably. What's the question? She told Shaft that she took the girl because somebody had brought up the girl. So Queen has said, was it Queen? Somebody said that this white chick isn't she the chick? Isn't this the same woman from New Jack City that killed Nino? And the chick in the movie had told Shaft that she would take $100,000 and disappear. Even though she's seen Christian Bale kill Mekhi Phifer. So I'm saying, would y'all take $100,000 and disappear if you seen something like that? I'm just asking. Yes. Clarissa said no snitching. Yes. I would take the money and then pop back up and say he only bribed me for half of it. You'd have to add another zero at least. It's 2019. 100K ain't shit. Hmm. 100K is investments. Hey! Depends on what it is. I could use 100K. Just wondering. I also like how in this movie, John Singleton showed that like the people on the street were like not afraid of these cops either. He was like, "What the fuck you shooting at now, Jake?" Take it? You would take it? More money. Investments go a long way if you're smart about it. I think my conscience would eat at me for the rest of my life. If it was a white man beating a black man, and snitching is when you're a part of the act. Seeing something that's speaking on it is different. I'll take the 100K from the ants. If I was in a desperate situation, who knows? 100K is enough for me to not work for a few years and just invest in stuff that I care about without having an 8-hour shift in my way. Okay, so I'm going to say, what if it was exactly the situation that we seen in Shaft? That it was a white racist killing a black person? I just made it harder. My man walking around with the shoddy. Like, the shoddy? Just Nichols said, I'm telling. I'm telling. Yes, I seen it all. I'm asking for more money than going to the cops. No. F that money. That's to stop the racist from killing another black person. I'm snitching. It's not snitching if it's on white people. I wouldn't take the money from a white racist. Yeah. No, that will eat at you. I'm not gonna snitch, but I'm gonna lead them in the right direction. I'm not gonna say that I seen Christian Bale do it in the dining room with the candlestick with the eye patch on at 3:34 p.m. You didn't hear that from me. I wouldn't take it. I'll take the money, but I'm still telling. I might kill him myself. Hi, Will. No way I take it. Yeah. No way you take the money. Also, like, the majority of this movie, Shaft was not a cop because he quit in the beginning because he felt like they weren't getting justice and it was like racially motivated, so he quit. Master can keep his dirty money. Right, probably, Just Nickel. You're not gonna kill Money Making Mitch and live to tell the story. Exactly, that's blood money. Yeah. Like in Ghost, when he killed Patrick Swayze. I was like, damn. Damn. Like, I wouldn't do that. You could always take the money and still tell. Like, what they gonna do? You already got the money. Well, but I think the issue is that if it gets to, like, court, I think the issue is that if it gets to court, they can be like, well, her testimony is unreliable because, like, she took money from the person. I think he would have killed her if she was black too. And I feel like that's why they kept showing the other chick working at the bar. Because, like, the other bartender was the black girl. Like, they lucky that it wasn't the black girl that scene, that it was the white chick. Hmm. Hmm. That's true, Davy. Where's the proof? Where's the proof, sir? What money? Start acting clueless. Do you have an invoice for said transaction, sir? Because if not, it never happened. If it was cash, how can they prove that the witness took money without incriminating themselves for bribery and tampering? That's true. Where's the receipt? Where's the receipt? The part where they shot Vanessa Williams, I was like, why wouldn't she not have a vest on? Like, they should have assumed she had a vest on. Like, she's a cop. Why would she not have it on? I do think if it had been the other lady, he would have killed her. So long as the witness don't drop large amounts of money in the bank within a certain time frame, it's going to be hard to prove. The money clouded their brains. Have any of you guys seen 16 Blocks with Bruce Willis and Mos Def? That's like a really good movie. That's like a really good movie about crooked cops. Like, it's really good. I feel like we watched it for Beast Bait because I know it was on Netflix for a while. If they get caught and say they paid for your silence, you're going to jail. You seen it? That shit was wild. I kind of feel like 16 Blocks should have been like a bigger movie than it was. Look, see, Queen said she never even heard of it. We should watch 16 Blocks. 16 Blocks is really, really good. It's really good. Mos Def is like a witness. He like seen some shit. Some bad shit. I don't think it's still on Netflix, but we should watch it. And Mos Def was like really, really good in it. I feel like he's underrated as an actor. And he's been in like a ton of movies. Like, I would have preferred to see Mos Def, for example, like in John Wick over Common. Like, I really don't think Common is that good of an actor. I mean, he was alright in Just Right with Queen Latifah, I guess. But, like, Common has this, like, weird demeanor, like, hey, John, it's good to see you. And that's how he talks all the time in every movie and, like, everything I see him in. I'd be like, why is Common talking like that? Does he not remember the lines? Wow, you've been in Popeyes the last 2 hours, charging your phone and watching Beast Bake. It's almost done. Black on both sides like Mos Def. Exactly, Tim. I need to finish watching Mos Def and The Mortician. No, I haven't seen it. Natural Advice. I don't think we had a movie picked out for next week. Common is stiff. Mos Def is underrated. It's because Common is weird. He brings his rap persona all the way in his roles. Yes, like, he brings his rap persona in his acting. He's also a strong stage actor as well. You talk about Mos Def? Common does sound like that. He does. Yes, they did put it. I know at some point we were supposed to watch Next Day Air, which also had Mos Def. He Common talks like as if he's reciting poetry or his lyrics. Yes, and he always talks in this like cadence, and it probably is because he's like a rapper, but he does the same thing in every single role. Like Next Day Air's my movie, and that shit was hilarious. And I know we were supposed to watch it at some point because we were talking about it, and a lot of people had said they'd never seen it, which I was like, how have y'all never seen Next Day Air? Because Next Day Air is fucking funny. And most of it's quite funny in it. Mike Epps is in it. You never seen it? Next Day Air? And Mike Epps is hilarious. Oh my god, we was having this conversation on the Discord, y'all, about which one is funnier, fucking Smokey or Day Day. I was like, Day Day is funnier than Smokey. Like, and next Friday and Friday after next are fucking hilarious as fuck. Friday is just like a classic, but Day Day is funny. Like, he's funnier than Smokey. Yeah, Omari Hardwick was in it. He was playing Mike Epps' cousin. Mike Epps' cousin, right? Omari Hardwick is in Next Day Air, Queen. We chat on there, Real Trini. I'll give you the link. Oh, you're on there. You have the link. He was Mike Epps' cousin. Mos Def and Alan Rickman were both in Something the Lord Made. Very good film. I am, Vance. Yes, the dude Eddie Winslow plays Omari Hardwick's like right hand man. Yeah, you're on it, Real Trini. Cause I've seen you on there. Yes. Okay, well, I'm gonna look, but I'm pretty sure Real Trini is on it. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Maybe she don't ever be on there, but like I'm pretty sure she's in it. Clarissa, are you on your phone? Open up Discord. Like I'm pretty sure. Yeah, her name is there twice. Yeah, Real Trini's there. Real Trini just never logs on, but I've seen. The name for it is Beesbait. I had put the links before in the community tab, but I think some people were saying that their links weren't working. So I'm probably gonna have to find people by comment and put a link for you guys in the comment section. And I think your name on there is Real Trini. I feel like that's what it is. How are you feeling, by the way, Real Trini? Because I feel like we had talked about your health on there, too. So, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to put it in the community tab again. I'm just going to put it directly. But it's only good for like an hour. So you have to like get it right away. That's not the name. The name is fucking Bees Bake, but it should be called Raisins. And I thought about naming it Raisins too, just to be petty. But I called it Bees Bake. But I made the icon Raisins just for y'all. Okay. All right, that's good that you have a visit next month. We'll see how it goes. I will look, and if you're really not there, I feel like you are, but if you're really not, then I'll put a comment on for you too. Okay. Well, then I'll put it. Maybe you deleted it. Maybe you deleted it, and that's why. Maybe you forgot and deleted it. Okay. Not in the community chat. I'm gonna put it in the comments. I'm gonna put it in the comments, Real Trini. I'm just gonna search and find you in a comment and put it, so you should see it, get a notification, because I'm gonna reply to you directly. Who is the man that takes care of his brother man? Sure. I'm not gonna put it in the community tab because people were saying the links didn't work in the community tab previously. So I'll find you. Yes, I will. Done. Let's see. Who is the man that takes care of his brother man? Oh, you got your block. Shaft. I'm just talking about Shaft, and we can dig it. Finally, you got your block. Finally got your block. Right before the end. I'm just listening to the music, the Shaft end music. Shaft! Yours is still playing? Where are you? My music is playing. Can y'all... Well, let me not turn it up. I was about to be like, can y'all hear it? But then I was like, I don't want y'all to be able to hear it. Oh, my credits are still playing. My credits are still playing. Just my credits. Bye, Tim. Oh. Oh, you were ahead of me. Well, how long are the credits? Because my credits are about to go off. So maybe you were only like... It seemed like you were 2 minutes ahead of me, Queen, the whole time. It seemed like you were like 2 minutes ahead of me exactly. Because my credits are to the almost to the end. And let me look. Yeah, it was like 6 minutes of credits. So, since nobody suggested anything, we're gonna do next day air for next week. So, because I know for a fact that we were supposed to have watched that. So, next day air for next week. Shaft was great. Rest in peace, John Singleton. Great Beast Bay. Tim has to go to his cookout anyway. And I will leave comments with the Discord link for those of you that requested it. I'm gonna do it like literally right now. So like make sure